Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. Thursday morning. Hope you've been doing good so far. Here you go. Number 15 today. Be the first one to act loving or reach out. So many of us hold on to little resentment that may have stemmed from an argument or misunderstanding, the way we were raised, or some other painful event. Stubbornly, we wait for someone else to reach out to us, believing this is the only way we can forgive or rekindle a friendship or family relationship. Yeah, I'm sure you've been heard, you've seen quite a bit of time that people say, no, 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 they're gonna reach out to me. They have to say first, they have to say sorry first. All those matters, I'm not gonna do it. Why would I? I didn't do anything wrong. Those all those matters. An acquaintance of mine, whose health is not very good, recently told me that she has not spoken to her son in almost 3 years. Why not? I asked. She said that she and her son had a disagreement about his wife and that she wouldn't speak to him again unless he called first. When I suggested that she be the one who reached out, she resisted initially and said, I cannot do that. He's the one who should apologize. She was literally willing to die before reaching out to her only son. After little gentle encouragement, however, she did decide to be the first one to reach out. Here you go. To her amazement, her son was grateful, so grateful for her willingness to call and offer an apology of his own. As is usually the case, when someone takes the chance and reaches out, everyone wins. Whenever we hold on to our anger, we turn small stuff into really big stuff in our minds. We start to believe that our positions are more important than our happiness. Well, they are not. Never, never your position is more important than your peaceful happiness. If you want to be a more peaceful person, you must understand that being right is almost never more important than allowing yourself to be happy. The way to be happy is to let go and reach out. Let other people be right. But it doesn't mean that you're wrong. They just let them be right. That's it. You don't really have to put anything on your side, right? Everything will be fine. You will experience the peace of letting go, and as well as the joy of letting others be right. You will also notice that as you reach out and let others be right, they will become less defensive and more loving toward you because you let them win. It's That's a typical character of the I guess that's like humans, you know, basically humans. They like to be right. Well, that's okay. You could be right, but doesn't mean you have to argue or you have to fight against to be right. I don't think that's really healthy. Just let other people be right. My cat is over here. Sorry, he just tried to be in the YouTube, with me. Don't bite, my binder. All right. They might even reach back. If you let them be right, if you feel they're confident, that they're happy, and they'll reach you back. But if for some reason they don't, well, that's okay too. They decided not to, not you. You'll have the inner satisfaction of knowing that you have done your part to create a more loving world. And certainly, you'll be more peaceful yourself. It's the mind has a little interesting thing, you know. I was, I was listening Jay Shetty's book, audio book, Think Like a Monk, and then he mentioning one thing about three cancerous mind: complaining, criticizing, uh, complaining, criticizing. What else was it? Complaining. Well, I don't know. Like I'll remember it. Compare, yeah. Compare, criticize, complain. Why we are okay about that? Those cancerous mind. If you have a biological cancer, like you have a cancer in your liver and pancreatic, or like stomach, and then whatever reason, we are panicked, and like it's like death sentence. But I mean, to me, those are three cancerous minds are even worse. You're losing your life. Biological cancer, let's say you have it, and then you have a chance. You have a chance to survive, right? You have, like we do have a scientific like founding that try to fight against it. But all this cancerous mind, there's no medication. You have to fight yourself. But it seems like we're absolutely fine with it. That's something I don't understand. How come you want to live with the cancerous mind and losing your value, like meaningful life and value of a life, just by using those cancerous mind? I don't understand. Well, I'm probably gonna think about it more. But anyway, yeah. So that's it. And then don't when if you have any resentment, from others, previous experience, reach out to them and call them or text them and say something, and they'll be happy. You could regain the relationship. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.